Winning in the GVG-like games such as Starward or Gundam vs series always have a pretty straightforward goal. The first team that can empty the enemy team's cost bar first wins the game. But to reach that goal is not exactly that simple, especially when you have to play against other human players. I'm here today to help you identify the win condition so you can win more games. In general, you want to target the enemy that can win you the game as fast as possible. For example, targeting the enemy that got overcaused by their teammates or defeat them in the order that can instantly win you the game. This sounds simple enough, but being able to identify them in the middle of a match and adapt accordingly can be a challenge if you are new to the game and don't know what to look for. This is why I will give you an example that you might come across yourself. Let's take a look at some scenarios. Scenario A. The enemy team is running cost 3 and cost 2.5. I was about to down the 2.5 cost first and my partner was about to knock out the cost 3 character. Now, the cost 3 guy will spawn with a very low HP, which means the win condition for our team is to kill the cost 3. Now, here's some of the problem. There will be a situation where the person that got overcaught is very good at running away and still has a full burst. The cost 3 might be 1 or 2 hits away from dying, but a full burst of a cost 3 can also potentially turn the game around. If your team can afford to fight their partner at full HP, you can also turn that guy into a win condition as well. Just be careful when you're dealing with a cost 3 character that has nothing to lose. The pushback with full burst is still extremely lethal. This is the hardest part of this kind of scenario since both of the enemy are our win condition. This is something that you are also need to use your own skill and experience to make a judgment who you should go for. Scenario B. The enemy team is running cost 3 and cost 2. This time, we were able to defeat the cost 2 enemy while cost 3 took a little bit of damage. Cost 2 enemy tried to push back and lost a lot of HP in return. If we kill cost 2 again, the cost 3 cannot afford to die at all and can become our win condition. If we kill cost 3, then the cost 2 that is already in the second spawn is screwed because they have no HP left and is becoming our win condition. However, if we kill cost 2 guys again while cost 3 is extremely healthy or still have a full burst ready, this could potentially backfire as the cost 2 will spawn with full HP and will have another burst if you damage them any further. In this case, if you want to make cost 3 your win condition at any cost, you have to damage them quite a bit, or else this is basically forcing you to kill the cost 2 guy again for the third time. This is usually not the preferable outcome, but it also can force the cost 3 to move up when the cost 2 guy is about to die again for the third time. You can use this as an opportunity to damage the cost 3 and turn the game around and finally make them into the win condition this way. Scenario C. The enemy team somehow got 2 of a cost 3 characters on their team. This goes without saying that if they both die at the same time, it is instantly game over for them. This is why double 3k is usually considered a not very practical comp since they are both our win condition from the start, but it's something that will happen to you when you play in solo queue casual. In this case, you want to damage them both at the same time and try to reduce their HP together and finish them off in succession. This is so that the player that happens to go down first couldn't make use of the fully spawned HP. Scenario D. One of the enemy is using 1.5 cost and the other guy is using a cost 3 unit. This one is very similar to Scenario C in that this one is also very easy to break. Let's say that I down the 1.5 guy once, this effectively halves the HP of cost 3 guy on the next spawn due to the overcost system. And since 1.5 HP is usually not very high, if they die way earlier in that game, by that point, which is the late game, they will have little to no HP left to spare. This can be worse in the case that 1.5 died twice already, even before the first death of cost 3. This means that cosplayer cannot afford to die at all and will make them out win condition. You can use this information to target the 1.5 more if the situation allows you to. Just remember that ignoring cost tree is usually a very bad idea. If they are not presenting themselves as a win condition, you have to make them becomes one. I'm sure that you get the basic idea by now. You might not be able to tell who or what is the real win condition when the match starts, but it will present itself once people start to lose their HP and start dying. To avoid becoming a win condition yourself, try not to overextend and think about your impact if you go down in a fight. Let your partner play and let them use their HP and burst. Not everything has to be done by you. I could go a little bit deeper on resource management, but that is story for another video. If this video is useful and help you win more games, let me know in the comment, and I'll see you in the next one.